President Trump changing the name of the Department of Defense. He's expected to sign an executive order later today renaming it the Department of War. So Doug Luzader is live in Washington, D.C. with that and more. Doug, good morning. Happy Friday to you.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
So we know the president continues to put his own stamp on the U.S. military, and a lot of these now have been done with executive orders.
Yeah, this executive order we think is going to come down today. The timing of it was a little bit of a surprise yesterday when this was announced, but we anticipated this. The president's been talking about this for a while. This would rename the Defense Department to the War Department, rename it because it goes back to its original name, which was really the majority of its existence, was the Department of War. Up through World War II and in the late 40s, it ultimately changed to the Defense Department. The president has made it clear that he thinks it doesn't really fit what he sees as his image of the U.S. military, which is, more aggressive in posture, not just defense, but offense as well, as he has said. So he's going to do this by executive order. Does he have the authority to do this without going through Congress? We'll see. But it looks like this is going to be signed later on today.
Well, let's shift gears. He also has mentioned sending National Guards to a number of places and mentioned earlier potentially New Orleans on that list.
Yeah, it seems as though we keep coming back to Chicago as well. I mean, Chicago seems as though they're going to be first up, and there are some signs that that kind of intervention is imminent right now. And he's talked about other cities as well, Baltimore, New Orleans, and so on. They've already renewed the National Guard deployment here in Washington, D.C., as we take that deployment now through at least the end of November now.
Let's finish with this, kind of on a tech front, Doug. We have seen really this administration, this president, do more with the tech industry than we've seen in a long time. He continues to reach out to top tech executives at a White House event yesterday. What was the goal yesterday?
Well, he has a much better relationship with tech executives this time around than he did the first time around, but there was a lot of reluctance on the part of kind of the tech crowd in California in dealing with him. Now they are dealing with him, and we had them gather last night at the White House talking about artificial intelligence, which is obviously a huge issue moving forward here. How that's going to be managed and the role the government will play in the development of AI and what kind of guardrails will go up remains a critical and really unanswered question now.
Yeah, Doug, and if you follow these companies like Meta that's publicly traded or Amazon, the amount of money, the billions they are spending on AI is staggering.
Yeah, and it goes beyond just the acquisition of chips from NVIDIA and so on. I mean, these are especially power-hungry endeavors. So it really taxes the electrical grid in a lot of places. I mean, that's something that obviously brushes up against the Energy Department. So this almost is a whole-of-government approach to how do we handle artificial intelligence.
Interesting debate. I wish we had more time, but we do not. So, Doug, if I don't see you, have a great weekend. Good to be with you this morning.
Thanks, Ryan. You too.